Real quick, you work with JT the Bigga Figga too, huh?
Yeah, I did some things with JT the Bigga Figga. He had called me one day, and I knew JT. I wasn't buddy with him, but JT was a cool dude, you know? He called me one day, man, these dudes robbed me, Kay, and I'm working on this record. And can I come talk to you? And I said, oh my God, he wants to come talk to me. So he come talk to me, right? He said, because he was in a Victorian. They got in the first floor and they stole all his equipment. He said, they stole my stuff, man. Can you help me? All I got is this mic.
Standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down?
And I said, I looked at him and he was so serious, right? I said, come on, let's do your record. And I did. He gave me that mic.
Wow.
And I still got it today. It was a AKG C12.
Wow.
It was a really good mic that he spent, I think, maybe $5,000 for it.
Damn.
And I wasn't really doing studio time like that, but he never did nothing to me.
Yeah.
So, and I liked him, you know.
Yeah.
So I helped him out. I helped a lot of rappers out.
Sounds like
that. It wasn't
Yeah.
always about the money.
Right.
But I did, you know, early on, it was a situation. My girlfriend at the time, used to CP at the mall. And he said to her, hey, man, your man tripping over $20.
Yeah.
Back then, I had no money.
Yeah.
And she said, well, pay him $20 then. He won't be tripping no more. That's how it was, $20, you know? And but no one had any money back then. And he's trying to make
was
it.
on the come up.
Yeah, and JT was, really, JT got a deal with Priority before P did.
Absolutely. It was about a month before he did his
and
deal.
that's what he needed he needed to get in here. And I just saw he had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
And I'd have been terrible if I would have told him no.
Yeah.
You know,
the thing about JT, you know, I think, man, I don't know that JT gets the credit that he deserves in terms of spearheading the independent game in the Bay, especially being so young.
He really started that whole thing, man.
He did. I would say him and of course E40 because they were linked in with St. Charles.
Well, St. Charles was a spearhead, but look,
the rappers,
JT did it by himself.
Yeah.
He didn't have a St. Charles.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
You know, and then later on, P went to St. Charles.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
But he didn't use St. Charles to get his deal. He just went
But he
there.
got laced by
He got laced by him. Yeah.
JT
St.
was
Charles
a
get a lot
kid.
of credit, too.
Yeah, JT was a kid,
yeah.
you know, figuring that out.
He was an original hustler.
Yeah. I don't think he gets the credit. You know what I'm saying? That he deserves with doing
He got a
that.
brilliant mind, too.
Yeah.
He's very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
I talked to JT probably about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And we were talking about some TV fast channel OTT type shit. He's always
he got
forward
the next
thinking.
thing.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
always on the next thing.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, that's dope. So I want to fast forward. So coming through the 90s, but then going to the early 2000s, you know, the game is changing. You know,
Yes.
a lot of stuff is changing.
Yeah.
What did you do to pivot at that point?
Change with the game.
Okay.
At that time, I positioned myself to start my own label, K-Lou Records. I got my own group. And I had a group called A Hands Full of Hooligans. And me being with the No Limit situation, it gave me a little clout to go knock on some of these VP doors or give them calls. They answer right away.
Right.
And this particular one, I talked to Randy Jackson. He was the A&R at MCA.
Okay.
And they were interested in and I sent demo tapes. This was when you could send demo tapes.
That's
and,
right.
A couple songs, and mainly it was about how you talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or the situation you came from.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I flew to LA with my lawyer. We talked, and they were interested in my whole camp. We're going to do a big deal. And at the time, I had like 4 guys and a girl, Buddha Mac, right? And a hands full of hooligans. And Randy said, okay, I want to sign you guys. I want to sign your whole company. I'll send you a deal memo on Monday, right? So here comes the weekend. My right-hand guy at the time, Rodney Evans, God rest his soul now, he's not with us, said, man, you ought to tell him. I said, man, I don't want to tell him yet because ain't nothing signed.
Yeah.
He kept egging me, man, tell him, man, they have a good weekend. So I ended up saying, okay, we got a deal. Randy Jackson from MCA going to sign us to a deal. Y'all, we made it, right?
Yeah.
They all happy. The kids in the candy store. Here comes Monday. The fax machine. That's how we use the information. The fax machine come. I'm waiting for the numbers to come. So I tear it off. I'm reading it, because I'm thinking it's going to be a couple $1 million. And then I see one person named the girl Buddha Mac.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, they only want Buddha Mac. So I called, talked to him. What's up, man? Oh, I went to New York. They only like the girl. After I told everybody, right?
Damn.
Then so here they come Monday. They come in the studio. I got to tell them. One of the guys got a Mercedes-Benz catalog looking at a book.
Oh shit! Oh, he got
Another,
that money spent
oh
already.
man!
Oh fuck!
and my boy Rodney said, "You got to tell him," and I couldn't tell him the first day. Second day, I had to tell him, man. I got good news and bad news. Good news is we got a deal, but it's only for Buddha Mac. You should have seen their faces,
Damn.
bro. I still see it today. It was sad,
Bruh.
A couple of them ran out the studio.
Yeah.
And it was like, but Buddha she said that looked like a deer in headlights. She
Yeah.
never had a deal before.
Wow.
But she was the hardest working
Yep.
artist I had.
Yep.
She lived in Westlake in San Francisco. She caught the bus, the BART, then the bus to the studio from Westlake to Richmond every day. And she worked on her craft.
Yep.
This is why she stood out.
That's why she stood out. With preparation, meets
Absolutely.
opportunity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that's why she got the deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I just had a similar moment.
Oh, you did?
Like that, yeah. About 2 months ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was supposed to get a project greenlit. I thought I was right there.
Wow.
I just knew that.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
And hey, listen, I'm on Zillow. You know?
Oh, you looking at the house?
Oh yeah, I'm on Zillow.
Oh man, you
5
jinx
million,
yourself.
6 million.
You jinx yourself.
Yeah,
you
know what I'm
jinx yourself. Oh,
I thought I was right there.
Yeah.
I'm on Zillow,
Oh,
and,
wow.
and it came through. Oh yeah, well we're gonna go a different direction.
Oh,
I swear, man,
man,
a
that's
tear
terrible.
almost.
Oh,
trickled down
what
my
can you
face.
say though? You can't say anything.
It's a part of the
Sit
game.
there.
That's part of the
It's
game.
part of the
bro.
game. The heartbreaks.
Yes, I've been through that.
So and that's a great segue. You've been in the game a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How did you deal with and overcome, such devastating blows and setbacks in this business? Because like I know, it's up and down.
It's always up and down. You have
Yeah.
to just prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Because everything's not going to go your way.
That's right.
If you stay the course and stay true to yourself and what you do, good things are going to happen to you, So that's what I did. I'm like I told you, I'm a guy that stand behind the scenes. I don't like coming out front.
Right.
But I'm on your show here doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And that's what happened.